I'm Rich Dixon from Bouncing Back. I want to welcome you to the last in our Wednesday series on interpreting the Bible. Last week we looked at a piece of the amazing painting of the Sistine Chapel as a way of understanding the importance of looking at Bible stories in context. And today I want to back up and look at that particular painting in an even bigger context. The Bible contains a lot of important themes, and it's really important not to get zeroed in on one particular theme. The portrait we looked at last week depicted Michelangelo's portrayal of the creation of man. Now that's certainly one of the key elements of the Bible, the key themes of the Bible. But it isn't the only theme of the Bible. And one of the questions I always ask myself is, if our task is to make disciples, if our task is to reach non-believers with the message of Jesus, what does the culture at large hear from Christians about what the message of the Bible is? Now, I'm not going to give you my portrayal. I'm going to ask that as a question. What 2 or 3 or 4 things do you think the culture at large would say are the key elements of the Christian faith based on what we portray in politics, in popular media, whatever? My guess is that we might be kind of surprised by that answer. And my guess is that they wouldn't be the things that were central to the teaching of Jesus. Now, we could argue about that, we could have a discussion about it, and I think it would be a worthwhile discussion to have. I simply want to point out that it's important as we think about what is central in our conversations, that we think about what are the big themes of the Bible. What are the things, what are, as soldiers might say, what are the hills worth dying on? What are the things that simply can't be left out? And maybe if we start there, with things like, Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so, and work out from there, we'll do a better job of portraying what it is that the message of Jesus is all about. I'm certainly no Bible scholar, and I certainly don't do a good job of always, or even most of the time, living out in my words and deeds what I believe. But I want to do better, and that's all any of us can say. I want to thank you for journeying with me for the last 3 or 4 months on this discussion about the Bible. This is going to conclude my sort of regular Wednesday discussion, and actually it's going to conclude my Wednesday blog for a while. This crazy bike ride has created the necessity for a little bit more training time and for some days that I can dedicate to some long training rides. I have to get my old body worked up into shape, and so I'm going to not be posting regular blogs on Wednesdays for a while. So I'll reserve Wednesdays perhaps for some ride updates, or when some topic comes up that I just absolutely have to write about on Wednesdays. But other than that, we'll leave Wednesdays out maybe over the summer and give us all a little bit of a break. So as always, I really appreciate your comments, your feedback, and you taking the time to consider my thoughts and words and ideas. I'm Rich Dixon from Bouncing Back. Have a great day.